Hey guys, we're back again. You can see we've got some paint set up here. I was going to do some robin egg blue, but that stuff has kind of drawn some moisture. I'm going to have to get me something to put that in to crush it up. Uh, and we've got this. This is from Lurecraft. It's Stardust powder paint. This is crystal clear. Guys, when you put this on, it's kind of like a clear coat on your jigs. You don't have to bake them off. It says here unbreakable powder paints. So that's what I've been doing on mine instead of baking them off anymore. Let's go ahead and shake this up a little bit. I just dip them in this Stardust paint. Uh, but let me get me some jig heads down here. We're going to be dipping these 1/24 ounce freestyle jig heads. These come from Jason's Tackle. I think they're $24 for 100 of them. But we're not going to paint up a lot of them. We're just going to paint up a few here. Of course, we'll need our forceps. And we will get our heat shrink tubing. Guys, I buy that heat shrink tubing in a big roll from Amazon. I cut it into short pieces, just put it over the eye of the hook. We don't want to get any paint or any of that Stardust clear down in there either. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat gun on here and get this first one heated up, and we'll show you how we do it. Let it get heated there pretty good. And on these little ones, I usually hold them about 7 seconds. And we'll dip them in our green chartreuse. And I'm going to hold it back over the heat just a little bit to go ahead and smooth that paint out. And then we'll dip it right in this Stardust. And then we'll hold it again over the heat to smooth it out. And then we'll dip it in the water. You guys up there, I don't know if you can see that good, but it just puts kind of a clear coat on your jig heads. Then I'll take and just go ahead and pull this piece of clear coat off, throw it away. If you can see there, it gets kind of a lip on it around your hook eye. I mean, that doesn't hurt anything, but what I do, I've got a razor blade here and I'll just go right around that. I mean, it doesn't hurt a thing at all, but it's just going to look a little better, I think, if you now I'll just take and hold it back over the heat just a little bit, just to make sure everything's smoothed out there. Now I think that's a much better look. But we'll paint a few of them up here. I'm going to hang them up here on the rack. Let's paint some different colors. We don't want to do all chartreuse. Just to show you. Oops, already had one in there. But guys, if you don't like baking your jigs, if you're like me, this is a lot better way to do it. Dip it in a bright green. That's already smoothed out pretty good, so I'm just going to dip it right in the crystal clear Stardust. Got it smoothed out. Dip it right in the water. There we go on that, and I'll go ahead and pull that tubing off of there. Let me turn that off just a minute. Then I'm just going to take my razor blade and trim that out just around the eye of the hook. It kind of fuzzes it up a little bit, and I just don't like that. I mean, it don't hurt a thing, but then I'll hold it back over the heat just a second, just to heat that Stardust paint again. Any small pieces we've got, they'll melt right around that, and you're good to go. Okay, we've done our bright green and our, what else did we do? Chartreuse. Let's do a yellow one. I mean, it doesn't take just a second. Take that razor blade and clean that off. I want to try to leave that heat gun on low so it don't make as much noise. Uh-oh, that didn't paint too good. Let's see. Dip it in our Stardust. See if that turns out. I'm not sure. Sometimes the best you can do, you'll get a bad paint job every now and then. But that turned out okay. Dip it in the water, cool it. Go ahead and pull this tubing off. Like I say, you don't have to trim this off, but I prefer it that way. Back over the heat just a second, and we'll hang it up here to dry. I think I've got a couple more colors here we can do. We've done used all of those. Let's get a black one. I'm gonna have to get me some more black paint. I don't know if I've dropped some glitter in this or what the deal is, but it's not really, looks like it's got some other kind of paint mixed in with it. It's not really dark black. Okay, there's our black. Smooth it out. Dip it back over the heat gun to smooth out that Stardust paint. Dip it in the water. And there's our black. Get rid of that tubing. Got some water on it there, trying to get rid of it. Get it back over the heat there for just a second. There we go on the black one. And I've got some hot pink here. We'll go ahead and do one of them while we've got it. Guys, this is super easy to do. I may go ahead and I've got these painted. I may go ahead and put some eyes on them while I'm at it. I'll have to break here just a minute to get back over to my vise where I put my eyes on it at. Like I say, I hold these over here about probably 7 or 8 seconds, something like that. Just go ahead and dip them. Put them back over the heat to smooth our paint out. And then right in the Stardust. Setting at kind of a bad angle. I'm getting over here where I can see when it's smoothed out. Into the water. There we go. Trim this last one up, and then I'll reset over here to my vise, and we might as well go ahead and put some eyes on them while we're at it. One more time over the heat. There we go. Guys, let me get set up over here at my vise, and we'll put a few eyes in these and see how they turn out. Well, guys, we're back over here. Before we do this, let me go ahead and turn this little light on here I've got in front of me. I turned my air conditioner on. It is a little bit, it's not really hot, just a little stuffy. Let's go ahead and get us one of these that we just painted in the vise. And I've got my eyes here. I think these are 4mm eyes, I'm pretty sure. I'll just go ahead and lay it on there just like so. Just at the center of the jig head. Get our UV resin. Make sure you get it all the way around the edges of that eye. You don't want any water getting in there. We'll hit it with our UV resin. Okay, we'll do the other side. Resin again. This UV resin, that's just going to give a little extra protection on top of that clear coat that we put on it. This little light here, it don't cure them all the way. I'm gonna hang them back on this rack, and then I'll put them over here under my big UV light. Get us another one out. I probably should have had this camera positioned a little better. So we just stick them on just like that. Get our UV resin. Guys, I really appreciate all you guys sticking with me. I know it's been a while since I've posted any videos. Figured I might have lost some of you, but I guess it's been hot everywhere this summer. I know it's been extremely hot here. I can't take that heat anymore. I'm getting too old for that. I used to think I'd like to move to Florida when I got old, but I see that's not the case. this one over here as well. Let's get this black one, go ahead and put some eyes in it. I really like these black jig heads. I also like the robin egg blue, but like I said, it had set up on me. Make sure you get all the way around that eye. They've got these tweezers that you can put these eyes on with, but I never could use them. I'd rather just use my hands. All right, there's our black one. Not too bad. After I get these fives, get the eyes on them, I'll put them under my big light over here, and I may, it just take, under that big light, it just takes like maybe 10 seconds to cure them out. Of course, they're done partially cured with this little light, but this is the best light I found as far as the little light. It's a Lux Pro LP32 UV. I don't know if you can see that or not. They have them on Amazon. They're like, I think $16, something like that. Which isn't too bad. I think they use 4 of those AAA batteries. I think it's 4, maybe it's 2, I can't remember. Get this one centered up. Cure it out. So we done got that, both sides of it done. I think I like one more here, the yellow one, and we'll be done. We'll set them over here to cure. And I'll take me a break and drink me a Pepsi while they're drying. Guys, I don't remember how much that Stardust paint is, but it's well worth it if you don't have to bake your jig heads. I mean, use less electricity, and not to mention it don't heat this building up doing this like that oven does. I never did like baking them off anyway, because sometimes the paint will run getting hide your hook, and guys, it's hard to get that stuff out once they're baked in. This is much easier for me. Okay. Okay. There's our yellow one. hang it up here on the right. And guys, that'll do it for this little video. Appreciate you watching. If you like the video, take a second there and hit that like and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys next time.